Very good evening, everyone. As we know that today we have got topic how to start conversation with strangers. Many times we are hesitant to talk with unfamiliar people, and we are not aware about the nature, the behavior of that person. So, in this kind of situation, how we can start a new conversation and healthy conversation on how can we stretch the conversation, how we can make conversation long. So, we'll be discussing this topic today. Can you see my screen?
Excuse.
Okay. So how to start a conversation with a stranger? So do you have any idea? It's a very simple topic, and we all are very much conscious nowadays. We are very much conscious of learning and improving our communication skill, spoken English skills, and other skills of speaking, how to speak effectively, how to impress other, how to speak with expressions, and how to be innovative. So we all are doing a lot of hard work on this kind of portion. Because every day you all are joining session, every day you are waiting for this time, and you start discussing, start doing conversation, the questions which we give to you all people. So this helped you a lot. It helps me as well. Many times we feel that if we are going to talk to someone who is a stranger, we don't know that guy, we don't know that person, might he have some different kind of attitude or behavior, or he's in some problem, or he's in tension, or he does not have time, so he cannot respond us, he cannot respond what I want, what I have expectation from him. Suppose sometime you are lost somewhere, you forgot the way. So that moment, if you don't have this kind of skills, talking to people, talking to a stranger, so sometimes you get a problem how to talk to someone, how to know where you have to go. And if you are extrovert, if you are amicable, if you have some friendly nature, you love to make friends, that moment you can avail the opportunity. You can start doing conversation with any kind of stranger. And by your polite behavior, by your good behavior, strangers can help you a lot. They can also give you this place. They can also offer you for eating, for taking rest. So this kind of thing happens. I'm telling you one event, one story. I heard that story. There was a guy, and he told that if he doesn't have anything in his pocket, even he can travel many places. If he has only 5 rupees, $5, $10 in his pocket, he can travel, he can enjoy. He shared that by his talking, by his communication skill, he can talk to anyone, he can take the lift, and by his conversation, he becomes the friend of anyone. And that person becomes so excited and energetic, or that person becomes so familiar, means within a short period of time, that person can offer him a lot of things. Like they can offer lunch, dinner, and sometimes they can accommodate him. So we all can improve this kind of skills. This many times by the behavior. If you don't have money in your pocket and you are on the bus, by your behavior, by your good nature, you can talk to people, you can talk to bus conductor, and you can talk to driver. But that depends upon your behavior, your conversation, your communication skill, how you are talking. Means people will believe on you or not. That is also the things. Many times people, they don't believe on you. They feel that you are a liar. Many times we are going somewhere on our own vehicle, so others, they start asking some money from you. They start asking that, "Miss, I came from that place and suddenly my wallet was lost, or someone has stolen my wallet. I don't have any money and I have to go somewhere. So if you help me, if you give me some money." And many times we don't help, sometimes we help. So we also can understand that person is telling the truth, or he has really some problem, or he has really lost his pocket. Or sometimes we don't think or anything, we don't apply our mind, and we just help that person, or straight away we don't help. So that depends upon his behavior or communication skill or his facial expressions. So these are the things which we'll be discussing. I've already designed some questions. I've shared those questions in our WhatsApp group. So moving to our slides. Is there anything do you want to share with us about the topic? Anything, if you have something in your mind about talking to strangers? Suppose we go somewhere and we buy something, but for carrying, for keeping that thing, that item, we don't have bag. So how we handle that kind of situation? So many times we just go to another person, another shop, and we ask for some carry bag like this. So that depends upon your behavior, whether you are able to get that carry bag from that shop or not. Many times that shopkeeper, they say no in a straight way. That means we don't give, I don't give. And for that matter, you have to give money. But if you have some skills of communication, then you can get that thing free of cost. So how you can build up, how you can improve these kind of skills? So if you have any idea about this, you can share with us. And I'm watching that nobody has opened the camera. Everybody is just listening carefully. I request you all people, please turn on your camera. Those who are able to turn on. And if you really have some problem, so that's okay. Yeah, that's good. So one participant has opened the camera. So what about rest of the people? We don't give this kind of rules, hard rules for participants, that those who are able to open their camera, only they can join, rest of the participants, they cannot join. And if they are not opening the camera, so we can remove the participants, right? So, okay, Hassan, I got your message. So the thing is this, we don't have this kind of rules. Everybody can join our meetings, all the participants. But if you are able to open your camera, so that's great. It's a good. It looks good. It looks good to me, and it looks good to you all people, because all the people can watch you. They can see you. How's your facial expressions? How you are nodding your head. If you are understanding something, you just give response. Right. Miss Ellie, do you want to say something? You have raised your hand.
Yes, about your question that you ask us, that how can we communicate with another person better? I think we should try to struggle to study more than before. If we have a lot of knowledge about a lot of major, we can communicate with another person better, and we should try to don't be shy. I try not to be shy, sorry, because of my mistake. And you should try to expand your relationship with a lot of people, and it doesn't different for you that who are them. Every time you can talk about everything with them. For example, when you sit on a seat on the bus or taxi, or for example, train station, and somebody stand or sit beside you. For example, you can talk about the weather, you can talk about some price and something like that. For example, nowadays you can talk about vaccination or COVID-19, and you can improve your skills.
Mhm.
And you shouldn't be afraid of speaking and talking with strangers people. However, maybe at the first time you couldn't be communicate with them very well, but after some times you grew up in them. It's my idea.
Mhm. Thank you very much, Ali. Is there
My
anyone?
pleasure.
Is there anyone else who wants to share something about the topic, about the conversation? Okay, so moving to the slide. So the first point means we need to bring some skills. We need to bring some points in our mind. Then only we can start doing conversation with any kind of person, with anyone, whether whom we know or we don't know. The first point is gather information. So the thing is this, you should have the information about the world. You should have the information about the news, what's going on. For gathering this kind of information, you need to watch television, or you need to read the newspaper, or you should talk more to the people. If you're talking more to the people, and if you are taking the parts in the conversation with the people, with your friends, just every day, all the times, so of course you would gather a lot of information. Many times we can collect the information from our friends, from the people. Many times we don't have time for reading the newspaper, or we don't have time to watch the television or news. So that moment we can collect a lot of information by our friends. In our offices we are working, but others, they are doing some debates, they are doing some discussion on particular topic, they are doing discussion on politics or religious things or some other things, or which are in the market, and they can also discuss about some viral videos which are coming. Many times nowadays we share a lot of videos, viral videos we share to each other, funny videos or some motivational videos we share to each other. We always motivate others. So these are some steps by which we can gather a lot of information. So all the people, they have, we all have mobile phone, so it's a very easy, it's handy, and it is with you all the time. And what you can do, you can just put your earpiece in your ear, and you just start listening the motivational video or any other things from YouTube. This YouTube is updated all the times. Every time you can listen, a lot of information, a lot of things are there. So this is the first point. First of all, you should have the information, you should have knowledge. The second point is compliment the strangers. Compliment the strangers, and you need to appreciate the unfamiliar people, the strangers. Suppose he has some bag, so you can say that, Miss, your bag is very beautiful. Miss, I have also the same like one. Or you can say that, Miss, if he is having some mobile phone or Samsung mobile phone, you can say that I have also the same mobile phone. It's a very good, it's a useful, and it has a lot of function. You can share those functions to your friends. The same manner, you can say that the colors of that shirt or other things which you find, if he has some pen in his pockets, you can appreciate the pen. So you just start giving compliments. So in this way, strangers can be calm, can be polite, and he can have interest on you. He would feel happy if you are talking to him, if you are going to ask something. Definitely he would respond you in polite manner. He would change his behavior, he would change his mind as well, talking with you. So these are the some points by which you can improve communication skill, you can improve the skill of talking with strangers. And the third point is bring up a shared topic. Use your surroundings to help you establish a conversation with the strangers. So many times, many topics which are shared on mobile phone, on news, on televisions, or many places. So few topics which are shared, like any things, any events that happens that all over the world, that's very common. So we just start discussing, we just start giving the opinion about that topic. So in this way, that strangers can talk to you, because he is also living in the same planet, same places. So he must be knowing that information, that topic. So he can give his opinion, or you can also ask for his opinion about that things. So this is the third point. The next point we have, introduce yourself. So your introduction is very important. You can say that, hello, my name is John and I'm from India and I'm working in that place. So nice to meet you. In this way, you can start doing conversation. Before asking the name of anyone, first of all, you should tell about yourself. Okay. And when you are asking the name of any person, first tell your name, then ask, may I know your good name? In that way. So he'll tell his name or other things. If he wants to share, just he would share to you. Okay. So this is the fourth point. The next point we have 5. Ask open-ended questions. Once I have told you what is open-ended questions and close-ended questions. So I'll tell you what is open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are like that. Suppose two people are doing some conversation. They are discussing something. They are talking on some particular topics, or they are sharing some events. Like I'm telling you, all people, like yesterday I had gone to market and I saw a denim shirt and that cost was too high. It was $5,000. Miss, I did not expect that that shirt was too high. Then other person should respond that, yeah, really? How that happens? What was there something special? What was that? So it was 5,000. I can't see that this is so costly. So that is called the open-ended questions. That means he has also some interest on listening what you're talking about. And if you're not interested, you'll say, like you would just respond in that manner. Okay. Like that, in that way. Means you're not speaking anything. You're just nodding your head and that's it. Or you're just listening and you're paying attention on your mobile phone. That's it. Means you're just listening from your ear, but you're not paying attention. But if you have interest, you would watch him, you would listen, and you would respond. Open-ended questions. Open-ended question, just respond whatever he is saying. Okay. So in this way, we can do healthy conversation. So I've written some examples here. I have never been in such exciting workshop. What about you? Right. So these kind of questions can be asked. You can also say that, what about you? Miss, I have never been this kind. Suppose you are in some place, you are in some museum, right? And you're watching and someone else is over there. So you would appreciate that the museum is awesome. I love to watch all the things which are here. And I came here first time. So excuse me, what about you? Would you like to tell something about in that way, right? So you can start doing conversation in this manner. So these are the 5 points. Just keep these points in your mind and you can start a conversation with someone. Okay. So, right. So I was supposed to discuss this thing before, but I jumped in this slide. No worry. So I'll talk about these things. So beginning with healthy conversation with 2 strangers become weaker if you are introvert. Many times people are reserved. They are introvert. They don't have more interest talking to people. They love to listen. They listen everybody, but they don't have confidence sometimes. They have idea, they have knowledge. Introvert doesn't mean that you don't have knowledge, you don't have idea. You all have the same idea. But you feel hesitant. You feel hesitant yourself. You don't speak. You love to discuss with yourself. You love to talk yourself. So that becomes problem when you have got a chance to talk to someone who is unfamiliar to you. So it is important to grow familiarity with strangers and build up your skills of speaking. Skill of speaking means speaking in your own language, the language which you know very well. Or if you're learning English language or other language, so you should improve that skills. So we have got 3 main points, 3 important points. When you are going to talk to someone whom you don't know, you're totally unfamiliar. So first of all, you should be positive. Positive in the sense that just think about that guy is also like you. The knowledge which you have, just think that he has also the same kind of knowledge. Maybe he has some different kind of knowledge, but the level would be same. All right, then you need to take a long breath. Take a long breath. Why I'm saying to take a long breath? When you take deep breath, that when you feel some energetic, right? You feel that you have got some enthusiasm. Remain aware of strangers' time, right? So you should also take care about the timing. If he's busy in some work, he's doing some important work, or he's talking to someone else, he's busy on the phone. So just have time, give time to yourself, right? Wait till he becomes free, then go to him and start talking. So these 3 points are important when you are going to start conversation with someone who is new. So I was supposed to discuss this thing in the beginning, but that's okay. I've discussed already. Okay, this is the 6th point. Stay up to date on current event. Look, so as I told you that we should be updated all the times. This what going on about the festivals, about any kind of events or anything which are supposed to happen or round the corner, or any festival or any occasion which is about to come, or any things or which are going on in your cities. So you should be updated. If you are updated, so you can respond easily, because if strangers is discussing something, is asking some questions to you and you're not aware about that things, so that means that conversation can become weaker. Okay, so you should be updated all the time. The next point, offer to help. Offer to help, we can understand many times you are in problem or others are in problem, strangers are in problem. You just watch a person who has some problem, or he is with his vehicle, so his vehicle's tire is not well, it's out of order. So you just watch that he's having some problem, so you should go and start helping that person, whether you are able to help that person or not, but stay with him for some time so that he can get some support, some more support. All right, so these are some skills. And sometimes you are in problem, so you can also ask for others to help you. Okay, like I've written some example. Let me carry the box for you. Are you new to building, right? So the thing is this, it's very clear. Suppose someone is there and he has some big bag and he's not able to lift, so just go and help that person. So improve this kind of skills, improve this kind of quality and attitude, helping people, cooperating, supporting. The next point, we have share an interesting facts. So interesting facts we know very well. Example, did you know that statistically elevators are the safest way to travel? So there are many things which are universal truth, which are safest, which are discussed, which can be said, which can be shared, which are fact. So by this way, we can do some conversation, we can have an attention of others. Ask for their opinion. Which of these highlighters do you like the best, right? So suppose you're doing some work and you're using some items, right? So you can ask the opinion from others. So suppose you're in any shops and you're trying some shirts, blue color, red colors, and you're just trying it, and then you can ask to others that what about this color, will it look good on me or not? So in that way you can start conversation. Okay, so ask opinion from others. So these are the best way, easy way. You all have this kind of experience, you have experienced all these things, or if you haven't experienced, start experiencing all these things. Go to any shop or you buy some mobile phone or any other things, just ask opinion from others. And next we have this slide. Okay, so this is not the 16 point actually, don't think about this is the 16 point, saying 16 and 17. Okay, the next point is I think that the previous point was 9, so it is the 10th point. Mention a shared trait. Example, I noticed you sign in your left hand. I'm lefty too. So shared traits you know very well. What does it mean? Your behavior, the behavior which you cannot remove. So that kind of behavior, like you always write with your left hand, so you can't change that. Okay, suppose you part your hair from the left side, so you cannot change that. That can be said as a trait. Or you just mock others, that's also bad trait, but you cannot change this trait. Or you always appreciate others, you always praise others, encourage others, so that's also kind of trait that cannot be changed. Or supporting nature, coordinator, helping nature, so these are called personality traits. So by watching the traits of others, you can also appreciate their traits, and you can say that, yeah, I have also this kind of nature. All right, the next point we have, ask a question about their background. So generally you can say that, okay, where are you from, what place you are living. We ask the place where he lives or she lives. If you know that place, you can say, yeah, I had been that place, I had been there for 2 months or 3 months. Then you can discuss some other places which are there. So in that way you can do some good conversation, healthy conversation. So these are some points. These are around 11 to 12 points. You can keep these points in your mind, and you can do a healthy conversation, good conversation, long conversation with strangers. And we have got these questions. We have around 10 questions. So the first question, what makes it easy to talk to someone? What traits do you look for in a conversation partner? So 10 questions we have. You need to discuss all the questions in your breakout room. So if you don't have these questions, you can take the screenshot right now. However, I have already shared these questions in our WhatsApp group, and here in chat box, I would share once again. Okay, now, if you have any doubt, any questions, anything which you want to share with us, you can share. Anything we want to discuss. But before that, I need to take a picture. As we know very well, we take a picture. So just request you all people, please turn on your camera. All the participants.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yes, Avnesh. Ashwin,
Yeah, sir. Good
I
evening.
request all the participants, please turn on your camera.
So, sir, actually, the problem is that I cannot express my view in front of a stranger.
You cannot?
I am extrovert. Yeah, I am much extrovert. So how can I become the introvert?
You are introvert.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are an introvert, start talking people, the topic which you know very well. Okay, and you expect that your friend, others, they also know that topic. Just discuss that topic. If you have an idea about particular thing, suppose you know the topic that is globalization, all right, and you feel that your friend, he also knows this topic, globalization, then discuss that topic. Discuss for the long time, at least 15 or 30 minutes, all right, because you know the topic. And gradually start talking with others, right?
Oh, wait.
First of all, improve your knowledge, grow your knowledge by reading, by listening, by talking. And gradually you would be able to remove your hesitant nature, your introvert nature. You would be becoming extrovert.
Yeah.
Okay. And the most important thing I want to tell you, most important idea, how to be extrovert. Start cracking jokes with your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. When you crack
Yeah.
jokes with your friends, you would another will respond, they will also laugh. You would become easy. Okay.
Hello, so any jokes, sir? Please, please you tell me any jokes for me, so I can tell other.
Okay, we'll discuss the jokes after the session, after the breakout room, right?
Okay.
So first of all, let me send you all people in a breakout room. So we have around 30 participants. Let me put you all people in a breakout room. So is there anything you want to share with us? Any person, anybody?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes, please.
Can I say something, please?
Sure.
So, so I need to, encourage. So, I mean that when I'm alone, I think that I know English or more vocabulary, but when I'm with, my friends or others, I cannot say something. So what caused that?
Because you talk less with your friends. So this is the
Okay.
reason. Okay. Start talking with people, start talking with your friends. And if you feel that you don't speak, you feel hesitant. So what you can do, first listen your friend carefully. And now, when you feel that some idea is clicking in your mind, okay, just take the permission from your friends. You can say that, excuse me, I want to add something in this conversation. If I get permitted.
No, even if they allowed me,
Allow you.
to.
Actually, these are some ways we don't take permission from our friends because we are friends. We don't take permission.
Yeah.
I'm talking about some
Yeah.
etiquettes. All right. I'm talking about some etiquettes.
Okay.
You can ask them, I want to add something from my side. And you can add that point. Just add one line or two lines, right? Start it. There is a start that is required. Many times people, they don't start, they don't speak, they have idea, a lot of things clicks in their mind, they don't speak. Okay, so guys, I have created a breakout room. I'm gonna put you all people in a breakout room. Let me share the questions once again here in chat box. Okay, let me get the questions. So these are the questions. Okay, these are the questions, and those who are new, they can subscribe our channel YouTube. I would upload this video, and you need to join our WhatsApp group. Those who are not the part of our WhatsApp group, they can join this WhatsApp group. Okay, so I'm going to open the breakout room. Please join your breakout room. So did you get the link? Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back once again, you all guys. I hope you had a great conversation in your breakout room.
It was quite quick, but
yes, we had.
nice.
Hi, Jenny boy.
Hello.
You joined a bit late. That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining.
No problem.
So guys, how was your conversation with your participants, with your colleague in your breakout room? Would you like to share something about? Yes, sure.
Yes, I think we haven't gotten like so much time. I also joined late. Pardon for me that. Like we just had a talk about this introduction, and then we just discussed fourth question, but didn't get chance to like to go around the table because we had such less time. But it was nice to have a conversation with Mr. Hassan and Jenny Boy, and they just shared their view on that question. It was lovely.
Thank you very much, Mr. Santosh, for speaking. Yeah, we know the time is 6:30. Around 2 hours back, we start our Zoom meeting. If you join around 7 o'clock, if you are late bit 15 or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, so that's okay. But if you are joining at 8 o'clock after 90 minutes, so you would get less time breakout room. All right, but that's okay. So is there anyone else who wants to share something? Violin, do you want to say something? The question which you like most, any questions which is your favorite, or you love to answer of that questions?
I think Fatma is going to say something. Fatma.
Hello, Fatima. Fatima, are you here? I cannot understand that participants are here or not because few people they have opened their camera. The rest of the people they are not opening their camera. Sometimes we speak the name, we try to have attention of the participants, and they don't respond. Okay, so is there anyone else wants to speak something about any questions? Questions answer. The last question:
think
do you like to flirt? What makes it worse? The last question, 10th questions. Have we discussed this question? Question number 10.
Do you like for
Flirt.
Oh.
What does it mean, flirt?
flirt like
Flirting. Who can say something about flirting?
I can say
Yeah, Hassan. Please say something about flirting.
flirt means dating with someone or taking girls sometimes outside, drink a cup of coffee or to eat something.
Okay, may I?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes. Do you like to flirt? It is such a great question. I think we haven't gotten a chance to speak on it, but I would say flirt mean it is just means kind of making something making someone uncomfortable. Whenever we are just out, it most of the time happens with just a girl. I think that's what I watched in the movies. Because means there are so many guys who are just trying to make them uncomfortable by just staring at them, by just asking them questions and just trying to bring them on something like that. So I never did flirting, but when I was like around a teenager, like before right now I'm 21, but when I was teenager I did so in college also. It was a kind of insane, but I had really loved to miss doing just but trying to remember it is such a great thing. Thank you so much for.
Yeah, can be said as it's insane, but it is also the part of communication skill.
It is.
It's also kind of
it is.
skills. How much good you are in flirting. Many people they have persuaded girls by flirting, by praising them, by offering gifts, by offering other things to them, and girls get inspired. So these are the part of communication skill. How much you are expert in flirting.
I would say like, okay, I would say like I was great in it, but whenever means like I'm becoming a mature day by day. I am not means great anymore in it because I don't see future in it. I don't see like anybody like. But when I was that time means I wasn't means at that time I was a kind of a frugal, so I wasn't spending money on a present or just giving them, but I was just by talking or just by just praising them or just giving compromise or just by surprisingly, like I had a date like so many girls. It was just that part of things that I just shared, but it was it is a kind of a skill, I would say. It will come also by just practice how to approach and how to do all of these things. But it is like if you are really means loving somebody, so don't do it like this. Just stick to one girl. So it is not that good. Yeah, it is just my view.
As the passage of time, we change our behavior. We cannot do flirting. Like as you told that you were in college. So in college, people do that. But once you leave your college and you are married, or you're already engaged with someone, so your heart will not allow you, your mind will not allow you to do all these things. Or still, many people they do. They are married and still they enjoy their life.
No, it's not good, mister. It's not good.
Yeah, it is not good anymore. But in college, when I was teenager, that time I used to do. Not anymore. Right now, still I'm in college. I'm doing my MBA, but I don't do it anymore a lot. I just try to make something grateful or just meaningful.
But if people are getting some opportunities, so they enjoy, they avail it.
Yeah.
And those who don't get the opportunity, So for what? For them, it's okay.
No, no,
Hello,
no. I
hello.
It's
don't
only
agree
the
with
matter
you.
of opportunity, and that's it. Yes, Dana.
Okay, let's
Instructor, I
like
don't agree with
Wait,
listen.
you.
wait. Let Dana. Dana wants to speak something. Yes, Dana.
No, no, I don't agree with you. Even though you have a lot of chance, but
Hmm.
whenever you are in a marriage life, so I think you don't do that because it's not good for your family. I think so.
That's true. It's not good for your family. It's not good for your relationship, which
Yeah, but
already you
whenever
have.
you are single, whenever you are single, it's okay to flirting for many girls. I think so. That's it. Thank you. Sorry.
even though when you are single, how it could be possible, to chat with more men?
More.
How it could be possible that?
Yeah, when you have already one girlfriend and you're flirting with others, so how would you manage?
Easy.
That is also kind of skills.
Yeah.
That means
No,
you
it's
all
not-
have many girlfriends,
no.
and that man
No,
is managing
it's
all
cheating
the
that.
girlfriend, and
It's-
he's not letting know each other that he's having many girlfriends. So that's also kind of skills. It's a
No,
management. It's
cheating.
called the
That's not-
management.
That's not skills.
Yeah,
Like-
it is skill. Shall I
It's
answer
not
this
skill.
question?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes, it is. Means as you have said, it is a skill, and there are so many guys are means like great in it. I was great in it, but I do have only right now one. I don't have any more. But it is a skill. Means when we are alone, that time we get like a lot of time. But when you are means just teenager in 17, 18, when you are in 12th standard, that time we get so much time like out there. We just make a conversation on a call. Or on a just meeting. That time we don't miss date, because in a rural India or in India it doesn't happen like what we see in a movie. But when we are means just up on a phone or on just WhatsApp, that time we just chat and we are just innocent, so we don't know anything. So it is kind of manageable to chat with like multiple guys, I would say. It is skill, as you have said.
Yeah, that's a great topic.
I would like to hear from a girl what is their opinion on it.
Yes. Who would like to speak? We have Mimi, Smarty.
Excuse me, admin. I want to share with a guy here, right? I want to ask them about the conversation. Do you I don't know how to say. Okay, I think number 9. Okay, can who can answer me number 9? Hello.
Yeah. Yes.
I said that who is the best conversation with you between man and woman?
Yeah, we have
yes.
the second last question. Who's better in communication, men or women?
Yes. Yes.
I would say men, because they always love to means make a more conversation instead of girl what they do just something like that. They just don't do it a lot.
With
Also,
you?
men are great in it.
Well, I would say that girls are good in communication. I'll tell you the reason. Communication is what it's a kind of skills. And many people they have, many people they don't have. And I want to say to you that in call center industry, in BPO industry, and in many restaurant or in many places, many public places, girls are hired as a representative, as an executive. Okay. Why? Because their voice is shrill, clear, crystal, and they have some softness in their voice. Okay, if they speak one line or two line, customer becomes happy. All right, and
Especially
he pays
men.
more attention. But if you're talking about the boys, how much boys are good in conversation? How much they are good in language? How much control they have on their language? How much knowledge they have? So that knowledge is one side, and one or two lines of girls, that's another side. And if girl is beautiful, right, so that can be said as a bonus point for her, right? But in call center, we generally listen the girls. If they are telling one information, you just pay attention a lot and you keep that information in your mind. And if you talk about the boy, if boy is saying something, so you just listen and you forget. Right? So these are the things. And communication skills you're talking about, yeah, girls, they have good communication in comparison than boys. Boys have also great communication skill, but girls have some other things. They have some support. They have support of girls along with men as well, men and boys. Are you getting?
Make it clear. Make it
Yes,
clear.
yes.
Something
Yes,
else.
yes.
You say something else. So make it clear.
Okay. So what is not clear? I'm saying that
You
girls
say-
are hired in
yes.
many places. Most of the BPO industries, girls are preferred.
Okay.
Why they are preferred? Because girls can be trained. Girls' sounds are clear and crystal. When they speak 1 or 2 or 3 lines, that is understood by all the people, all the customer, they can understand easily. So many times
It's
voice,
no.
their voice is not clear sometime. And if you listen any girl who has the age of around 45 or 40, sometimes 50, still their voice is clear. But if you talk someone who has the voice, who has the age around 50 years, so he might get some husky voice. Sometimes words are not
But
clear.
clear voice is not debated on only ladies, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
true.
debated on only
Clear
ladies.
clear
It's
voice. I'm talking about clear voice.
yes.
I'm clear.
Yes,
I'm talking about the
clear
softness.
voice.
I'm talking about the softness. I'm talking about the clarity, right? And communication skill, girls, they have more than boys. Boys has also a lot of communication is good. Is a lot of, they are also good in
No,
communication skill.
No, I'm not agree with you. We do not agree with you.
Mhm.
Also, I don't agree with you. You know, when it comes to learning something, leave alone even communicate with someone else. So when it comes, communicate with other guys, it's only debate on how you do effort. If you do effort well, you can communicate with other guys better than and better others, right? So it's not only debate on ladies or men. It's depend on how you do effort. I myself. So I think now I have been learning English for this. I've been learning English for later year. I mean later month for 8 or 9 or something like that. So and now I believe that I can speak better and better other guys. So communicate with other guys or learning something, whatever it is, it depends on how you make effort. If you make effort, you may reach your goal as soon as possible as you want it. But if you do not do any effort, or if you become lazy, it cannot become, it cannot become, you reach your goal. That's what I believe.
That's it. Different thing you're talking about. You're talking about the hard work. That's obvious. If you're comparing two people, those who are boy or girl, so it's obvious that the person who will do more hard work, he would get more. The person who would not do more hard work, he would get less. Okay, but I would like to tell you one thing. There is one rule which I have explained in this session, that's called the 80-20 rules. Okay, I think that you have joined that session or not, but I want to tell you, your 20% result of your success is depend upon your 80% of hard work. When you do 80% hard work, you would get the 20% result. Okay, and when you do 20% hard work, you would get the 80% of result. You understand that?
Yes, I've understood.
Okay, you spend 8 months and then you got 20% of result. You feel that now you feel that you are good in communication skill, right? Have you listened from others that they are saying, now Hanyar, you are perfect, you have got great communication skill, now you can talk, you can speak on any topic, whatever you are given, you can speak. If others start saying about you, then you feel that now Really, it's a pleasure for me that people are appreciating me. People are saying that I'm good. All right. And I have also seen people, they spend only 2 months or 1 month, and now how they are speaking, they become communicator. They start training people. They start teaching. So how they have learned. So that's called the smart way.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, would you like to tell us more about the smart way, like how we can learn it in like 2 days or like 100%
There,
or
there,
in 2
there,
months?
there are some tricks. There are some tricks which you need to search, right? I'll tell you about one thing. There is a shortcut way, there is a long cut way. Okay. But shortcut way can be learned from the long cut way. When we do a lot of experiment, when we put a lot of hard work, after that we come to know some shortcut ways. We will already spend a lot of times. Then I come to know. So these are the some shortcut ways. Okay, and after that we just applying that shortcut ways. We don't spend more time. Within a short period of time, we get success. And you're talking about the smart way. So smart way, that means you need to be smart. You need to make a balance between your work and other works. You need to learn some short tricks, some short techniques. And you need to talk to more people who are already expert in a particular field. As you're talking about the communication skill, you want to learn spoken English or communication skills. So first of all, you should talk to some expert. Okay, because how they have learned these skills, they'll tell you some short tricks, some short way. Like I'm telling you, you can be good communicator, you can be good in English speaking within a 15 or 20 days. Is it possible? You would say that how it is possible. So I'll tell you what you have to do. You just watch some clips of English movies, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So start watching that clips every day. So generally
Same clip.
No, I'm talking about the different kind of clips, not same clips, right? Just get one entire movie. So in the movies, they have also the general conversation. They also talk like us. They also shout, they also abuse, they also scold. So these things we do in our daily life. Okay. So what you have to do, you need to just listen them. You just listen that clip, 1 minute or 2 minutes clip. Start speaking in the same manner, 5 times, 20 times, 30 times. Listen yourself. Repeat again and again, right? So do this thing for 15 days. You would change your accent pronunciation. Even sometimes you will also get natural expressions because you are listening natives from English movies. English movies, natives are there. People from British, people from America. The way they are speaking, you would be speaking in the same manner. But generally what happened that people start paying attention on grammar, they start paying attention on ideas, and sometimes they don't speak. Sometimes they feel that after 2 days or 3 days, after listening others, I would speak. After all, I would speak at the last. So these kind of things. But you calculate the entire time. The moment you joined 6:30 and you are speaking after 2 hours or after 1 hour. And you are calculating that you have spent complete 2 hours. But how much you have spoken? You have spoken for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and that's it. So you have spent only 15 minutes. You have not spent 30 minutes or 1 hour. Listen 15 minutes and speak for 5 minutes. Or listen 10 minutes and speak for 10 minutes. Getting? So how much you speak, calculate that, measure that, and scale that duration. How much you are speaking. If you are speaking for 15 minutes, just measure that 15 minutes. So you have spent only 15 minutes of time. So these are the smart ways.
Okay, for just reiterating or just making me understand that smart way you mean is for spoken English or for English communication skills. You mean to just means watch a clip or just repeat whatever they have said in their manner.
Yeah, I'm talking about the spoken English.
The smart way.
Yeah,
right.
spoken English. I'm talking about just start watching the clips, English movies clip, and start speaking the same manner. Just try to speak in that manner. All right, and listen the words how they have contracted, how you can also break the word and then contract it, then pronounce it in the same manner. You can understand their pronunciation. You can understand their lines, what they are speaking. Just repeat one line only. Repeat one line again and again. I'll show you some clips. Just let me share. You can understand easily. I'm just sharing one clip from English Hollywood movie.
Yes, please.
Right? So you can understand that way. With subtitles. Nowadays, you can watch the movies with subtitles. All the movies are with subtitles.
Okay, I have just one more question. Instead of going for a movie, is there another thing that we can watch it?
Everything you can watch. All the things you can watch. It is not necessary that you should watch movies. Why I'm talking about the movies? Because in movies there are expressions, there are expression, accent, pronunciation.
Okay, instead of going for a movie means there are some skills or some like different like coaching or like crash courses from made by native that we can listen or understand or speak it after them. Once we are speaking after them, we can learn that skill as well, and we can improve our spoken English as well. So both things will happen simultaneously. What do you think about it?
Okay, you just think about the timing, how much time you would be spending for all these things.
Yes, a time spending, and we can learn simultaneously with something else. Suppose right now I want to learn English and I have to just get a good pronunciation and make my vocab also great. So for this, what I can do, there are something, for example, I want to learn a digital marketing, which is made by some native speaker. I can watch their videos. I can repeat after them. So once when I'm trying for speaking English, by default, like I'm improving my digital marketing, or I'm getting whatever it is they have taught, I can understand it. So both things will happen simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly. Both things happen is you are listening and you're getting the ideas about the digital marketing, and you're also improving your communication and English speaking.
Yeah,
that's good. So that's a short clip which I have shared. Search. Okay, is there anyone who wants to say something? Let me share something.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. When I watch movies, English movie with subtitles, but I watch movie. I very often watch English movie with subtitles. It's a good or bad way.
They support, yeah. You just write the name of the movie in YouTube with subtitles.
Yeah. Yes, I now I'm watching English movie with subtitles. It's a good or bad way and learn English.
You want to learn English. You want to improve English speaking, spoken English.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's obvious you should go through English movies and don't go through the entire movie. Just take 2 minutes or 5 minutes more clip. That's it. Short clips. Okay. Let me share
Actually,
something.
He wants to know
please.
if by using subtitles when you're watching something in English, if it's good or bad to improve English language.
It's a good. It's a good. Of course, it's a good.
Thank you.
I'm telling you that things for improving English or pronunciation, accent, And you know how we learn songs? We listen the songs and we start singing the same way. We learn all the lines. We don't forget the songs. That happens or not? So by
does.
listening, by watching visual things, we can learn expressions, we can remember all the things, all the words, all the linings. By listening, we are listening and we are also watching. So can't we learn the expressions? Can't we be the natural in speaking? We can be natural. I don't know how. So this cursor should be here. Play and pause. Play and pause. Okay, let me enlarge it.
But he's very quiet.
Okay, now what she said.
But
She
he's
said,
very quiet.
but he's very quiet. So how she is speaking? But he's very quiet. Okay, no, she's not speaking this way, but he is very quiet. Is she speaking this way? She has a big smile. Okay, but he's very quiet.
And friendly.
Okay, now how's she saying friendly? And friendly. And friendly in this way. How she's saying? And friendly. Okay, he's very quiet and he's very friendly, right? So in that way, miss, only I have chosen one line. So just repeat the same line again and again. 2, 3, 5 times, 10 times.
No dogs.
So who will speak these 2 words?
No dog. No dog.
No dog. So there is a question. Okay, there is a question. No dogs. No dogs. This expression should come. Miss, no dogs. Miss, you're asking something. You're confirming something. No dogs. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. First. Sorry. In that way. Right? Don't say sorry like sorry. You're repenting. You're regretting.
£150 a month.
Okay, who will read this line?
150 pounds a month.
150 pounds a month.
Great.
Okay, this word.
Great.
Great. Great. In this way. Speak in this way. Great.
Great.
Miss happy.
Great.
Happy to listen. So great.
Great.
No.
150 pounds a week.
150 pounds
150
a week.
a week.
A week.
150 pounds
A week.
A week. Okay, how
A
she's
week.
showing
A
the
week.
expressions. 150
A week.
pounds a week. Okay,
150 pounds a week.
get facial expressions.
A week.
Sorry. Where are you from? Edinburgh.
How would you say?
Where are you from?
No. How would you say to someone? Where are you from? Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Okay, just use your head. This head is for. Okay,
Teacher, can you
where are
hear
you
me?
from?
Where are you from?
Okay,
Teacher, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Where are you from is the same. Where are you from is the like same, like different. Where are you from?
Where from you
Where
are?
from?
Where from you are? You mean to say these 2 lines? These 2 lines are same. Where from you are? Where are you from? Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Oh, okay, thank you.
But my job's in Oxford. Good. This is a nice house.
So how would you say this is a nice house? See, if you have opened your camera, you can show your expressions, right? You haven't opened your camera and you're just speaking. So these are the ways. These are short clips. You can get more clips from internet, or if you have some movies, just take 5 minutes clip and start repeating. Like, say, where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? This way. Just repeat that expression again and again. So you would get the natural expressions and you can learn English within 15-20 days. Just do this thing. Just try to do this. Your accent, pronunciation, everything would be different. Okay.
Yes, I have one question still. It is a kind of person, but still I would like to ask you. I have noticed that you have quite a good like communication skill, pronunciation skill, and everything teaching skill. So I think you must be learning something from your, or you have improved. So by default, you must have watched some videos. So which are the videos, or like which are the channel you are watching it to improve it?
I'll
I
tell you
would like
about
to see
myself.
those channel.
I'll tell you about myself. I'm not watching any television or any movies. I don't have time to watch all these things, right? I'll tell you about myself. First of all, I was voice and accent trainer, and I used to teach 11 years before. I spent around 5 years teaching English language. Initially, I started teaching free of cost. I taught for 1 or 2 years to many students. And I used to get some amount, very small amount I used to get. From those amount, I just bought Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. I studied almost entire dictionary. I learned the pronunciation from that dictionary. I learned the rules and regulations of grammar and how to use the words. And along with that, I listened a lot of tracks. I used to get some tracks from my friends, those who are in BPO industry, in call center industries. And after that, I started teaching voice and accent. Okay, so that was my journey. And after that, I got a job and I left all these things. I had my own BPO as well. That was UK debt process I used to run. And I left all these things. And after that, I started working. And for 10 years, I had not been speaking because I didn't get any person whom I could talk, I could do practice. And I did not find it's useful these days because I was speaking in my own language, that's a Hindi language. And after that, we got the pandemic 2 years back, around 2 years back, almost 2 years back, right? So I got chance to talk online with people. So I felt that now I'm lacking in communication. I'm not able to talk like the way I used to talk with people. So I decided that I should talk, I should speak, I should bounce back. And I started taking the session, I started teaching. I just took out all my old datas, old study material, which I had. So these stuffs are not in good condition, but still I can read, I can remember all these things. So these are the ways by which I learn. By teaching only, I have improved. I had passion to learn English language, so I learned it. And some tricks I came to know, some JAWS exercises I have already uploaded on my YouTube channel, by which you can use how to open your mouth, because many times we don't know how to open our mouth because we are non-natives, and natives, they have different ways of opening their mouth. They use their entire mouth, they open their mouth, but we people, we don't open. And opening in what manner, that should be learned. And along with that, some other things are important, like sha, sa, ja, za, right? And wa, va, ra. These are some sounds. We have around 25 vowel sound and 25 consonant sounds that we don't know. So just go through all the sounds. I have also uploaded this video in my YouTube channel. You just search, you can learn those sounds as well. So almost things I have already uploaded on my YouTube channel, and still if I find something important, I just upload it. So these are the ways you can learn. Yeah.
Okay. I have been already watching your channel. I have subscribed means when I joined English Global family, and you have just improved by just teaching. You mean to say, right? So which is a material like you think so helpful for improvement, and which are the tricks, things so it is like so crucial to improve pronunciation and English language?
The first thing is that there isn't any kind of material which is important for improving your communication skill. The first thing is important. Make one person as a friend, good friend of yours. Okay, one person only, right? Whom you could talk more every day, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, and ask him to tell my feedback. And it is your responsibility to tell feedback of him every day. If you are speaking one sentence and you're doing some mistake, so he must tell you that no, that sentences should not be spoken in this way. And initially you'd be catching the grammatical mistakes, pronunciation mistakes. Sometimes you feel that when you feel that this pronunciation is not clear, I'm confused, so you can search the exact pronunciation in internet. In this way you can practice, you can sound it again and again.
I've got a one book like which many people recommended me, The Word Power Made Easy by Normal News.
That's
How is
very
this
good.
book? I have been
Fantastic
using
book.
it.
This is fantastic book, but it has some way to read. It's not easy to read this book. What you can do, first of all, read the first page. It is written in this book that before reading this book, first of all, read the first page carefully. In the first page, it is written that how to read this book. Only by reading, not by cramming, not by mugging up. Okay, many people, they mug up, they make sentences, then only they can learn the words. But this book has some quality. You are just reading and understanding, you can learn all the words. So that is the quality of this book. Only by reading you can cram the entire book. And this book is
by
fantastic.
reading and practicing it.
Only just read it. Read it. How you have to read, it is already given in this book. In what manner you have to read.
Means I have read it already. Means what people do, they read it silently in a mind. But it is not meant to read it, that book in a silently, because there are so many non-native speakers are trying to also read it. So, but it should be read it loudly and clearly, so we can improve our pronunciation as well with that. And by default, vocabulary is going to already improve, because it is this book meant to be improved, like your vocab. But there are so many like, what do you say? It's like basic words. Through them, like we can like make a lot of words. Like just what do you say? I don't know that main word, or like I forgot that word.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay about that thing. So, Miss, I also read this book many years back, and I gave that book to someone, but that person forgot where he kept that book. Okay, but I have already read that book. I don't remember all the things, but I knew this book is fantastic. Okay, so read one chapter carefully, and after that start remembering that what you have read. Then read another chapter and start remembering from one to last words. All the words are given with explanation. And if you're talking about the words pronunciation, few words are big, so just write down those words in bigger form in your notebook and watch it. In this way you can make a visual image in your mind.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, fine guys.
Yeah,
so
sure.
we have already
Thank
crossed
you
the time.
so much.
We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm going to end the meeting now, so I request you all people, please unmute yourself and say goodbye to everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
so much.
Goodbye. Good
Thank you
night.
so
Have a
much.
great time.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.